Hey, what's going on, guys? It is X Thunder Snipes, and today I have some very exciting Peacekeeper gameplay.
Capture the objective.
But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be going over the Revolution map pack, what it includes, and a whole overview of the Peacekeeper. Alright, so Revolution was a map pack that was released January 29th of 2013. It includes Downhill, Mirage, Hydro, Grind, and a new Zombies map called Die Rise. I am yet to play Die Rise, but I did play every other multiplayer map. The multiplayer maps are they're more open than the other maps. There's not as many head glitches, which is a plus. They're medium-sized maps, and I like them a lot. Downhill is basically a ski resort. It's in the Alps or whatever, and it's really good. Like for it's got a lot of good choke points. Basically, aiming down sight and have them as soon as they turn corners and stuff. Mirage, I really like this one. It takes place in the Gobi Desert actually, and there's so many different types of ways you could kill because half of it's inside, half of it's out. It has a nice head glitch van over the ADOM, which is really cool. It's got a couple of buses, and it's not that many head glitches, and it's just a great all-around map. So you're definitely going to see people rushing around a lot. Then you have Hydro, which everybody saw that map, and I'd say this is probably the most open one. There's these two maps where the water is. There's these, excuse me, not maps. There's these two spots where the water is. These two buildings where the water is across from each other. They're symmetrical, and that's mostly where people pick each other off. Or up at BDOM, there's also a symmetrical bridge, and that's where people pick each other off. And the water, I haven't seen it come through that much. I think it comes through like once a game, so that's not really a big factor. A lot of people didn't want to deal with that. They thought it was going to be a bad map, but honestly, it's a pretty solid map. Now, my favorite one is a Grind. It's the skate park, and it's in Venice Beach, and I mean, this map is not flat at all. There's ramps everywhere. I mean, ramps to get up onto roofs. You can't really head glitch over many ramps, but the worst spot to head glitch, as you can see right now, by that B flag that I just ran by, is by far that little ramp that they put right next to the B flag, because you can sit behind it and pick people off each day. But they did a really nice job with the spawns on these maps. I want to go kick them with the spawns. I mean, if you have A and B, they're not gonna spawn C all the time. They're gonna spawn left B, right B, and they won't spawn close to your spawn, but it's not always C. And yeah, the spawns on this map, or just in this map pack, I don't know if it differs from the games or if they did a whole update about the spawns, but definitely a lot better. That's a nice window you can peek through, and you just always watch it back, and as you can see, it's a lot open right here. But this gameplay, it's nothing really special. It's, I don't know, it's like a 38 and 13, somewhere around there, and in those areas. But let's talk about the Peacekeeper. Alright, so here's the deal with the Peacekeeper. You're no longer playing Call of Duty, and there's no longer guns like that. And what I mean by this is, I mean, it's the first day the Peacekeeper's out, and everybody already caught on to it. Everybody knows how to use it. I mean, if you could see in this gameplay, I am picking people off like it's an assault rifle, and it fires like a TAR 21 with a from Modern Warfare 2 with a little bit less fire rate. But I mean, this thing will just pop up, and you can just spray them down. And I get into this pad predicament. There's about 3 of them. I don't know which one to shoot, and I end up getting none. Now the Peacekeepers, they had this little, what can I say? I don't know how to word this. They had a prediction that this was going to be more like an assault rifle than the submachine gun. Now, as you can see, the mobility is very high on it, and I'm just plowing people down, and it is great for killing. I feel like it's an upgraded version of the PDW. Not as quick a kill, but definitely a lot more manageable, and it's got a PDW feel. And as far as camos go for this, because I know there's a lot of question as whether do you get it diamond or whether do you get it gold. You actually have to have all the other submachine guns gold. And that if you had diamond before, you just have to get this one gold, then you get diamond. But it does have a default camo on it.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone
Said
inbound.
that. Somebody said that. Commentator
Civilians ready
did.
for deployment.
Yeah, it does have a default camo on it. It's kind of white
Good
and
job,
blue.
squad. Get
It
ready
says
for the
something
next
on it.
round.
But basically, I'm going to read the description of it right here in the game. It says fully automatic personal defense weapon. So it's a PDW, as I said. Rifle class, accuracy and range with SMG, speed and handling. So basically, this gun is what they're saying. It looks like it has a long barrel on it. I'm just gonna, if you see the picture, it looks like it has a long barrel on it.
Capture the
So,
objectives.
a long barrel's not necessary for this. I'll point that out right now. But this thing is as accurate
Hostile care package
as you will
inbound.
ever get on a submachine gun, besides like the Vector,
We've taken the advantage.
and I feel like it's an ACR, but a smaller version of it. Mag size is 30. Fire rate's not that high, but trust me, it'll get the job done.
UAV
And
inbound.
everybody's finding that out, because if you're playing Call of Duty today, you'll know that the Peacekeeper is
Securing C.
basically the gun that everybody's using and wants to experiment with, and I experimented it for a while now. I had 140 kills in like 3 or 4 matches, so I was going off with it. And it really is a great weapon. Fast banging silencer does the trick for me. I did change it up to foregrip because I wanted to see how it worked, but even from the hip right there, guys, most bullets hit, so I am highly recommending this map pack. And I think it's kind of cool that they finally did gun DLC, but the only thing I didn't like about the gun DLC was it's only one gun. Now, don't get me wrong, too many guns would be different, but if they put a gun in each class, there wouldn't be as many people spamming the Peacekeeper. But I mean, it is the first day, so here's the question. Is everybody going to keep using the Peacekeeper, or are people going to go back to the Vector and the PDW and the MSMC? We're going to have to wait and see about that.
Losing Bravo.
So about the zombies map, Die Rise, I never really played it. I don't know if it's anything, if it has anything to do from Doris from the past Call of Duties. All I know is I have people on my friends list that are huge into zombies, and I'm going to ask them for some feedback on it, because I kind of really want to know. But if you guys are debating on whether you want the map pack, I'm gonna say get it, because it definitely makes it, if you say like the game's getting more boring, it definitely adds something to the game. It makes it a lot better. Oh, and you have 2 zombies maps, guys. Nuketown 2025, which I did play, and I like it a lot. It actually switches up a bit too. It's kind of cool. I believe a couple rounds I played, the Pack-a-Punch was there, and then some Speed Cola, and then sometimes it's not there and everything. So yeah, let me answer this question. Is the Peacekeeper in Die Rise? Well, I could tell you guys this. I know for a fact that I read the Revolution. I read the Revolution release page, and it says it's a multiplayer exclusive weapon. Now, I don't know if this means that it's just a multiplayer, or it's more than a multiplayer. But Die Rise actually takes place on a whole different continent. It's like on top of a broken down building. You guys could probably watch it. It's actually a pretty cool map. So, well, you guys are debating whether you should get this. What you got to keep in mind is that, are you going to be playing Call of Duty as much? Are you actually into zombies? Are you going to enjoy the DLC? Do you use submachine guns? Are you going to use the Peacekeeper? And are you going to play the map pack bonus content? Are you actually going to use it? If you are, and if you're big into Call of Duty, I highly recommend the Season Pass, because there's going to be 3 more map packs. I don't know if they're going to be releasing any more guns with it, but I can say this. The maps are only getting better. I feel like all the map packs that Treyarch does are just amazing, because everybody was like iffy with the custom maps, but these maps are totally different, and I feel like it's a different game, especially with the Peacekeeper. So I'm going to highly recommend it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and definitely look more into this, because you won't regret it. And have a good day, guys. Peace.
Losing C.
Got it.
took Charlie. Mission clock about to expire. Step up.
Transitioning!
Securing Charlie. Securing Alpha.